Have you ever achieved something simply because you didn't know it was supposed to be impossible? It's called the courage of ignorance. In a rural countryside, I once saw my friends playing a foolish game. They hung an empty soda bottle on a string, letting it swing like a pendulum. From a distance, they aimed their rifles at it, trying to hit the moving target. I walked closer, intrigued. A rifle? How does it work? What do I do? Just hit the bottle? All right, let me try. Without thinking, I pulled the trigger. The glass shattered into countless fragments, leaving my friends staring in disbelief. Only later did I learn that they had been trying for an hour, that 3 of them were award-winning marksmen, yet all had failed. Had I known this beforehand, I surely would have failed too. The courage of ignorance. Without it, we might never dare to try. We expect failure before even beginning. That's why I wasn't surprised when I read about the young American student. He arrived late to his lecture one day and saw a complex equation written on the board. Believing it was homework, he copied it down and worked through the night to solve it. The next day, he handed it to his professor. The professor was stunned. He called the student forward and revealed the truth. That equation was considered unsolvable for centuries. It was only written as an example of impossible problems, but the student, unaware of its history, solved it overnight. This is why sometimes we must embrace the courage of ignorance. Forget how difficult something seems. Forget how many have failed before you. If you let fear surround you before you even begin, the black dogs of doubt will tear you apart before you take your first step. Do you agree that sometimes ignorance is the key to success? Have you ever experienced a moment where not knowing the limits helped you achieve something? Tell us in the comments below.